Hello everyone, good evening, welcome to the session. Hi everyone. So today we will be talking about whatever happened with XGMT, okay? But then I have a complete plan for you. So we have a very detailed discussion, but then at the same time we will make sure that we are not losing out on anything, and at the same time we are not getting into some random ranting. Now whatever happened at the centers today, you people are aware very well, and I'm not in the position to talk about it completely because I can understand how much of stress and problems you went through, especially the ones who traveled so long and came through so many, efforts. I understand what is happening is completely wrong, but then there are technical glitches, and to that they are not responding back. So today in this video, we will be talking about few important things, like for example, what is to be done now, how can you reach out to XGMT board, and how can you get your things done, and what is the plan ahead, what will you do, and how would you revise in case you want to, and then when is the planned date for the next exam. Okay, so these are few things which we'll be covering up one by one. Hi Shine, hi Ranadhir, hi Rajneesh, good evening, welcome to the session guys. So we'll start. The first thing is I tried reaching out the cell, as you people also, the my normal email ID was not being considered and I did not get any response back. So I tried calling up few folks there whom I know, and I tried getting some insider news, but not too much use. I just got one news that they are saying that within 1 week they are trying to roll out the emails, and most probably by next Saturday, Sunday, they would be, might be conducting the exam. But then I understand that the ones who have traveled, it's like insane for them to travel back again, because there are a lot of charges, there are a lot of things which they are paying off in lieu of this. So there are two things which I want you to do. So from the management, this is the detail which I have got. Okay, they are going to plan to do it next week. Okay, and most probably the next to next week, not later than that. Okay, and I also searched about what had happened in the past regarding these kind of glitches. So over there, I found out that it happens a lot in CUET examination. It happened in 2022 exam as well. Okay, so there is a bad in phase 4, if I'm not wrong. So there's a bad reputation of CUET having technical glitches in some of the round, but then they also do the same thing, that is they call back the students for the exam. Some come, some don't come, and that's how they go. So keeping this history or literature, whenever we do research, we find out this, that how has been the literature, pehle kya hua tha. And even the colleges will do the same. They will try to see कि पहले क्या हुआ था. पहले ऐसी बहुत सारी examples हैं उनके सामने में. Looking at that, they will definitely do the same thing. They will call back the students and say that you have the full choice to go, come and give the exam. But I completely understand it's practically irrelevant to do that, especially for the ones who are traveling so long to come and do this is insane. Okay, also keeping in mind that, see, you have to act intelligent here and smart here. हमेशा हमें अपनी priorities decide करनी पड़ती है. Guys, remember that XIMB is a completely domicile based college. So if you are non-domicile and you're traveling so much, I think the preference should be coming down until and unless you are completely rigid towards giving that examination. And the next thing which I understand, Ranadhir, I am getting your messages, guys. I'm reading through it. Okay, fine. And second thing which I wanted to say, after this bad history, okay, this has happened earlier and उन्होंने बिल्कुल ऐसे ही चुपचाप बिना किसी apology के वापस बुलाया था, तो they will also most probably do the same. Now let's talk about what you people can do. So there are two things for which you people can circulate a kind of a petition, or at least mail them in bulk. Okay, the first thing is, of course, the ones who are not appearing back for the examination due to any reasons like traveling cost involved or things like that, or any important work, because of course if you're a working professional also, it's completely insane. Even if it's a Saturday and Sunday, doesn't mean that every working professional is free on that day. So therefore you can give your valid reasons and ask for a refund, which is most likely not happening, not has never happened in past, but then you can at least ask for it. Or the most sensible one, which I feel, okay, the better, emotionally quotient ke hisab se bhi better hai, and the better one is to go and ask for an online home proctored exam. Okay, so what do I mean by that? If you have given the exams like NMAT, you have given the exams like GMAT, you must be knowing that ये exams आप घर से अपने convenience से दे सकते हो, right? So why not they can make up such kind of, they can prepare a kind of system from where you can give the exams online from home. And I think that is something more sensible as well. I have also proposed it, but then, you know, I need a bulk email so that they also do the same. Exactly, Abhishek, I am also asking for the same thing, and it's completely impossible for most of you who are here in this session today to go and travel back, क्योंकि अब जिसको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है उनको जनरली कोई जरूरत नहीं है इस सेशन की. Most of the people who are here because they want to know what resolution is. Okay, so I have come up with these things and I am proposing it, but I need a bulk email from your end as well. Okay, second thing is, after you propose this, what is their take on this? That is completely dependent on them. But as I said, you know, bad literature, we have a bad history, एंड इसके बेसिस पर वो बोलेंगे कि बाकी कॉलेजेस या बाकी एग्जाम्स तो ऐसा ही करते हैं, तो व्हाई वुड वी चेंज इट? सो दैट्स व्हाई द वंस हु फील दैट इट इज कंप्लीटली आउट ऑफ देयर हैंड, I do not recommend you to go back. Okay, the next thing, let's look at the positive end. Positive end ऐसा हो सकता है that of course in the second round most of the folks would not come back. So I would suggest that if you have at least given some bit of your, you know, efforts in preparing for this exam, you have paid the money, don't miss it. If it's a matter of few, you know, few hustles which you have to do, please go for it. And for that we will revise quickly. So we will talk about where to revise, how to revise. Okay, in the last most probably it will take place on next Saturday, Sunday, or latest by 2 weeks. Okay, they will take it within 2 weeks, is that is what they are saying, at least now. Never know when they change, but then you have a week's time, minimum of a week's time for sure. So you will be revising the concepts. How would you be doing that? We will take care of that part in this session today. अब मुझे आप लोगों से कुछ help चाहिए. Over here in the session, I want you people to make, you know, come up with what came in the exam, the slot ones. Anyone over here who is a slot one can give a slight idea about what was the distribution or what type of questions came specifically from one of the sections which you attempted. Like I believe you people attempted VA section, you people attempted quant section, but DI ke table and graphs visible nahi the. That's what people are saying, those whoever came to me and had a chat with me today. Okay, I understand crazy. I completely understand this, and I have mentioned that only. The first thing is refund, and if they can't provide a refund to those who are not appearing for the examination for the second attempt, please give them the opportunity to take the online home proctored examinations. Okay, and of course there's no, like, if they come up with this excuse, right, that home proctored exam में cheating होगी, तो boss, you have the option to you know, filter us out during the GDPI round. It's not something that इसमें आपने पास कर लिया तो आप लाइफ की सब कुछ जीत गए, ऐसा तो नहीं है. So it's completely understandable. Okay, Rublina was from sort 1. Okay, fine. Coming to Gunisha, thank you so much for sharing. Mathematics had 20 questions in it. Perfect. Devashish, thank you. 20 questions from Quant. VLR had 35 questions in 30 minutes. Okay, that's what. I understand, Wonder Guy. I was like, wait, what? That was my first comment, and I could not really stop myself from writing it down on my channel as well. Okay, क्योंकि इस तरह के कोई भी comments, you know, written में रह जाते हैं हर जगह. I don't prefer doing that, but then still, मैंने लगा ये क्या है, ये मजाक है, मैं तो अभी all the best लिख रही थी. Okay, so Quant had 20 questions. Can anyone tell me the timeline? Can anyone tell me what was the time allotted, guys? 35 questions in VA. And under how many minutes were we asked to do that? What was the sectional time? 30 minutes. Oh, that's good. But people said that mostly the quant questions were doable. Okay, that's what I heard out of it. I'm completely agreeing with you, Wonderguy. Okay, 55 questions in VRC. So you mean 35 in VA and other in LR? Do you mean that, clumsy Leo? Okay, I'll share all the memory-based QA questions to you through Instagram. That will be so great of you, Rublina. Really a gem. Thank you so much. Okay, Avinandan. Avinandan has helped me a lot with lots of information today. Thank you, Avinandan. 6-7 questions from quants from the geometry and mensuration part. All right, so we had some 6 to 7 questions. तो हम क्या करेंगे ना, अपने आने वाले sessions में we will practice according to the distribution we are having right now. DI में 15 questions थे. अमन, thank you. जो दिखे नहीं ना, वही problem आई थी. Mostly people had this problem. Do you remember the time slot, Aman? Okay, basic arithmetic questions were there, quite interesting. Thank you. I'll just note it down. So in the QA part, we had some 6-7 questions from geometry, and then we had basic arithmetic questions. So arithmetic questions distribution, we'll try to remember. If anyone remembers, can tell me in the chat. I'm going through them. And some people came from other states. Yes, Sidhu, yes, उनके लिए बुरा लग रहा है. एक बार आप मेरी comment section पढ़ लो, you will realize what is the situation. I'm seriously very sad. Gunisha, 40 minutes for quant? I believe so. You're talking about quant only? Okay. There is 40 minutes of timeline for quant. Okay, cool. Then let's move further. Would you be taking, what would be the strategy now? Will you take classes? Of course, Rajneesh, क्यों नहीं, मतलब why not? Of course, I will do some revision sessions with you people. And those who are looking for quant revisions, guys, these ZAT boot camps would really help. So please go through them. They are basic only, so it will be good for XGMT. In Saket Center, people came from other states. It's tough for them financially. I totally understand. It's not a matter of the, the fee which you paid for the exam. It's more than that. You're traveling, you're staying outside, you're eating outside. Your time is your money. For folks who are working, they know this. That's really unacceptable. Okay, Ankita, 30 minutes quant. Okay, thank you so much. Gaurav, 40 for QA. Okay, 30 minutes for quant is what you got. Okay, there's a slight change. You guys can please check and confirm. And pura sentence mein likhna, ha, because we are getting so many messages now. I'm getting total confused. Okay, number of questions were 35. Okay, for quant. No, I think I'm losing it. Just write it again at the bottom. I'll get it. 1 to 20 quants, 20 to 55 were English and LR. Okay, okay. So that means 35 questions. Okay, so that was VA and LR included together. Done. I've spent some 12,000 for this exam. Insane, man. You need a refund. You should actually post it, and post it on their official email ID. Post it on their, LinkedIn, and post it on their Instagram page and other stuff. Okay. And वैसे तो आज बोलने का मूड नहीं है, but अगर आप सेशन देख रहे हो तो प्लीज लाइक कर देना यार. Are they going to raise what? The level? Raise the difficulty level? No, clumsy Leo. No way. क्या उनको क्या डांट खानी है सबसे? Is necessary they are going to follow this criteria only? It's not necessary, but always literature works. Always literature works. ऐसा थोड़ी है कि इस बार 6-7 ज्योमेट्री देते तो ज्योमेट्री देंगे ही नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. मैम 7 आवर्स रात को ट्रेन में ट्रैवल करके गया था, मोए मोए हो गया. Ma'am, please do accept invite because I'm unable to send you. Okay, Rublina, done. Today, after this live, I would be replying back. Kal I was, because I thought that XGMT आज है. जितने भी pending messages थे, I replied to all of them related to XGMT. जितने भी मुझे दिखे, and I replied back as an all the best. And look what happened. See. Okay, my paper was going great. You told me, Wonder Guy. I understood. 40 minutes QA में. Okay, done. Anvag, memory based questions है. There are X 50 paise coins and Y 50. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. This has been the history of XGMT. जितने लोगों से मेरी बात हुई है, और अभी देखो अनवाग भी वही बोल रहा है. ये question है ना, Google में search करो, you will get it. There are no new questions, guys. It's not new. It's what I have heard everywhere, that that's why they don't put it on internet also, because uske solutions har jagah hai. These are like those basic questions which you get till the 10th book, 10th mathematics book. बिल्कुल आपको वहीं के questions मिलेंगे. Thank you Anwag for sharing. VALR में 30 minutes था. I understand Royal Games. I totally understand that. I can understand. That's why आज session करने का कोई mood नहीं था, but I was like नहीं आप लोग से आज मिलना है. Difficulty level might slightly increase. Only serious candidates will appear. So percentile तो obviously change होगा, Abhishek. That's true. VALR was easy. Okay, Shubhashri, thank you for sharing. If you remember any kind of an differentiation, like what type of questions came in VA, were there RCs, guys? RCs आए थे, was not at home, just joined. Okay, no problem, Ashmit. Thank you for joining. I missed flight due to train delayed. Book next flight to give the exam. That's insane, Gaurav. Gosh, this is what they should see and look through. आपकी technical glitches की वजह से किसी को financial चोटें पहुंच रही हैं, तो this is like extremely unacceptable, guys. This is not good. CUET PG का ही खराब history रह चुका है, दिव्यांश. That what we were talking about in the initial few minutes of the session. वो लोग CUET का एग्जाम्पल आपको देंगे कि लास्ट 2 साल में CUET इस तरह से टेक्निकल ग्लिचेस की वजह से रीशेड्यूल हुआ है. So they will never take it on themselves and they will say like सबको ऐसा करते हैं. So be prepared for that कि वो वापस बुलाएंगे and अगर आप seriously interested हो तो आप जाओगे. At some of the centers 2 सेक्शन हो गए थे. हाँ, exactly, that's what I am saying, guys. Please help. निशांत, वो लोग help ही कर रहे हैं सारे लोग यहाँ पे अभी. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Can we expect to score well in the exam if we practice NMAT level of questions? Yeah, Abhinandan, but see, NMAT क्या है ना, आपके level से question बढ़ाते चला जाता है. If you know, the difficulty level increases when you start giving right answers one after the other. So वो ऐसा pattern follow नहीं करते हैं. No RCs? Okay, lovely. No RCs came, guys, remember? So we are having no RCs in VA, okay? No RC. All right, done. I will make a good chart of it, guys, and would publish it in my Telegram and Instagram, okay? So do not worry. Error based questions थे, active passive voice था. Lovely, thank you for the information. I'll write it down, active passive and then error. Okay, डन. एरर बेस्ड तो आता ही है. फाइन. मैम, बहुत जन रांची एंड कोलकाता फ्लाइट से आए थे. सोचो यार, दिस इज लाइक सैड. इट्स एब्सोल्युटली सैड. Yes, Abhishek, I understand. If you practice from NMAT book, yes, Abhinandan, yes, from that book it works. Divakar, thank you so much for one sticking message. I'll pin it. That QA was 20 questions, LR VA was 35, DI was 15, QA was snap level, VA I saw 2 RCs. Oh, you saw RCs? Okay. And but snap level questions are mixed type, very easy arithmetic. I believe that's what you wanted to write. But you saw RCs, others did not see RC. वैसे कुछ बोल नहीं सकते क्योंकि कुछ लोगों का एग्जाम तो बीच में ही रुक गया था. But then just check on the part of RC, okay? Or did you get confused with RC or critical reasoning passage? Request them to reimburse your inconvenience. Absolutely, Achyut. That's what I have written on the screen. आपने थोड़ा सा लेट से join किया है. I have already written it at the top. हम लोग इसका discussion कर रहे थे. So if you go back and watch the video a little before than what you joined right now, you will get a gist of what we were already discussing. हमारा सेंटर 4 लैब्स था, 11 o'clock पर लैब्स. हाँ, एग्जाम भी लेट से स्टार्ट हुआ था. I remember people telling me this. हिम्मत करे कि दोबारा इतना ट्रैवल करके जाए. बिल्कुल यार, रॉयल HRS, आई अंडरस्टैंड. कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंस टू सिंपल सेंटेंस. ओ, so they have given you basic book वाला thing ना. Like हम इसकी practice कर सकते हैं actually in our coming days. Complex to simple sentence. These are like grade 6 to grade 10 का English, normal English language. Okay. Synonyms, antonyms, no RCs, all right. And then coding, decoding, number series. बनाया था मैंने एक सीरीज. रिस्पॉन्स बहुत अच्छा नहीं था, बाय द वे, लेट मी टेल यू. आप लोग देखते नहीं हो, एग्जाम के दिन ही याद आता है कि एक बार जल्दी से देख लेता हूँ. कोडिंग डिकोडिंग पर वीडियो है. ओके. देन अल्फाबेट पजल्स पर वीडियो है. नंबर सीरीज पर पुरानी वीडियो है एक. ओके, सो आई विल गिव द लिंक ऑफ दैट. ओके, एंड अल्फाबेट्स. Okay, then we have, okay, I'm not sure if you people are able to see my screen on this side. So I have written LR over here. Word meaning substitute. Okay, exactly, Nishant. No words. एक चीज की वजह से तो मैं रुकी हुई हूँ. You know, I am not able to speak because of the current situation. But क्या कर सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट डेट. सो देयर वर एनी रिफंड फॉर द सेम? नो दिव्यांश, हिस्ट्री में रिफंड नहीं मिला है. वही तो प्रॉब्लम है, इसीलिए तो हम यहाँ डिस्कशन कर रहे हैं. द प्रॉब्लम इज दिस ओनली. synonyms, antonyms. Okay, then we have a certain word meaning substitute. Okay, word substitute की practice किस level की English थी guys? What was the level of the English? One word for phrase. Okay, one word substitution is what they mean actually. Fine, I understand. Then we have what? Let me see. Probability questions. ओके वी हैव अ गुड सेट ऑन प्रोबेबिलिटी. सारे लिंक्स एक जगह करके दे दोगे प्लीज? बिल्कुल निशांत, 200% कल मिल जाएंगे. टुमारो मॉर्निंग यू विल गेट ऑल द लिंक्स व्हाटएवर आई एम कलेक्टिंग द डेटा हियर ऑफ. ओके, आज तो मर्फी लॉ हो गया. फर्स्ट टाइम आई सॉल्व ऑल द क्यूए क्वेश्चंस बिकॉज़ इट वाज सिंपल एंड देन द एग्जाम ही नहीं हुआ. सौरभ यार. Okay, fine. So 1 to 2 questions we see here from probability as well. Okay, ठीक है. ये तो खैर it's understandable. I will not write it. Barun, technical glitch है ना, कोई नहीं मानेगा. MICAT was much more sensible. They had one slot organized it in number of cities. Actually, this is my point also. I tried talking to the folks and said that you have 6 centers, only 6 centers. How can you expect the students to travel and re-travel and again travel for, for these kind of technical glitches? That's my point. I'm saying that the first thing is refund. And if you can't provide them the opportunity to take online proctored home-based examinations. एंड इवन इफ यू आर थिंकिंग कि क्या पता बच्चे चीटिंग कर लेंगे, तो चीटिंग करके भी आपके पास ही आएंगे जीडीपीआई कंडक्ट करने के लिए. उस वक्त आप छाट देना ना, उस वक्त आप फिल्टर कर देना. व्हाट्स द बिग डील इफ यू थिंक दैट द पर्सन हैज चीटेड? वही क्वेश्चन उनसे उस वक्त पूछ लेना, बनाने बोल देना. कितना कुछ है. यू नेवर रिलीज द क्वेश्चन पेपर, सो हाउ डू यू एक्सपेक्ट दैट बच्चे सब कुछ कर लेंगे पहले से? This is insane. That's my point. But वही है कि I'm not able to reach down to the person there who will listen. And जो भी सुन रहे हैं, the sensible ones are like nodding head and saying yes, yes, we are looking towards it. But I know na, this is business world and people just nod heads. Okay, at my location reschedule will be Saturday. Did they mention anything like that, Divakar? Okay. Can you please schedule some classes on these topics? Yes, Ashmit, that's the purpose behind taking this data. Will the cutoff increase? Don't think about that ABCD. अब क्या कट ऑफ इंक्रीज यार? लाइक फर्स्ट लेट्स सी हाउ मेनी पीपल आर एक्चुअली गिविंग द एग्जाम. दैट्स मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. निशांत, यू आर सच अ जेम. यू आर जेम. थैंक यू कमिंग फॉर दिस सेशन एंड हेल्पिंग अदर्स. प्रैक्टिस हो जाएगी, बिल्कुल हो जाएगी अश्मित. आई विल टेक केयर ऑफ दैट. मेरे को लगता है इजी पेपर गलती से पब्लिश कर दिया था, फिर सर्वर डाउन करवा दिया और अब हार्ड पब्लिश करेंगे वापस. इतनी थ्योरीज मत लगाओ अमन. ऑल राइट. अच्युत मैम, ये वीडियो डिलीट मत करना प्लीज, अपलोड इट आफ्टर स्ट्रीम. हाँ हाँ, मुझे कुछ नहीं है, मैं क्या गलत बोल रही हूँ इसमें. अभिषेक, टीसीएस एंड सॉफ्टवेयर हैज अ प्रॉब्लम. बट बात ये है ना, टीसीएस आयन वाली सॉफ्टवेयर तो कैट भी यूज करती है. कैट मस्ट बी वेरी प्राउड राइट नाउ. देखो देखो. हमारे में कोई ग्लिच नहीं आया था मैम. बीएलआर में सेंटेंस करेक्शन में सेंटेंस ही विजिबल नहीं था. 3 questions, no sentence was visible. Sudhin, that is not correct. I think this is what happened. This happened with 1, 2 and then subsequently happened with so many and they just called it down. Otherwise, it was like serious, na? It cannot be expected out of any organization. But they will say that technical glitches are possible everywhere. Sort of, kind of, but then don't worry, वो आपके हाथ में नहीं है. And you know, when things are not in your hand, you are not supposed to worry about it. It's just wastage of time. Half of the time we just waste our time thinking कि हमें क्या करना चाहिए. Whenever you find yourself in such a situation now where you are completely surrounded by so many things to do, I just suggest all of you to do this one thing. Start doing everything. I mean, one by one. Just take out any one task which you feeling is bothering you and just get started with it. You will see थोड़ा थोड़ा करके load कम हो जाएगा. So the things which is not in your hand right now, like the difficulty level of the exam, हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते. हम अपने आप को worst situation के लिए इस 1 week या 2 week में prepare कर लेंगे, so that in case the paper level is higher, we are also able to solve it. क्योंकि ultimate level तो वही है ना, that we should be able to solve the questions. Yes, they mentioned Saturday. They also sent center location will change. बहुत बढ़िया. Okay, Ashmit, yes ma'am, at my location also sir told that 15 servers and only 2 were working and they're saying that next schedule will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't think they should give it on a Saturday because it's a working day for few of the folks. I'm not sure, कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. नहीं, डोंट वरी अमन, सेंटर चेंज करने का सीन होगा तो वो आपके पास वाले देने का ही कोशिश करेंगे, बट देन इंक्रीजिंग सेंटर्स विल बी अ कॉस्ट फॉर देम. लेट्स सी इफ दे वांट टू रिकम्पेंसेट फॉर दैट. अगर वो कर दें तो बहुत अच्छी बात है. Okay, I am not sure, Akash. We will talk about that in one. I've already talked about that in one of the videos. If you can just go and check out the description box, you will find the XGMT playlist. Okay. Ma'am, we should start for GDPI. Of course, guys. Now try to shift your focus. आप इस एग्जाम के लिए तो फोकस करो ही, पढ़ो ही, but then make sure that you also start preparing for your GDPIs for the other colleges as well. Okay. Work hard to make a difficult paper. These people don't make questions. I agree. Okay, the questions are easily searchable on internet because last time also जिससे मुझे कुछ भी memory based questions मिले थे, जैसे अभी का आपने बोला, there it was one thing which I saw that what was that? That questions were found on Google. Questions were found on Google. I have a query about specialization. Instead of filling the form for BM, I have applied for HR. HR is CIMB. Kind, what do you want to write? Good or bad? No, if you're talking about XGMT, XIMB HR, that's pretty good. Okay, very good actually, because the major recruiter is Tata Steel. You don't have to worry. Okay, ma'am, maths में कैसा आया था, like arithmetic में फिर या फिर algebra? Achut, that's what I just discussed, and they said very basic arithmetic came. 6 to 7 questions came from geometry. 1 to 2 questions were from probability part. Okay, so this was the distribution so far I learned. DI was also, 15 questions. The distribution was QA 20 questions in 40 minutes, VALR 35 questions in 30 minutes. And the VA mostly had questions around the error based complex to simple, synonyms to antonyms, one word substitution. There were no RCs, only one person says there were RCs. So, and in LR part, we had basic questions of series, coding, decoding, alphabet test, and so on. Okay. Then there was a question, find odd number in the series. Okay, Abhinandan, thank you. Tomorrow I have IMI Kolkata's interview. Now ChatGPT is providing god level answers. Okay, देखो इतना अच्छा तो मैं भी नहीं हूँ, पता है, लेकिन सेंटेंस की कंस्ट्रक्शन वैसी नहीं होनी चाहिए, है ना? आई डेफिनेटली वांटेड टू स्टार्ट जीडीपीआई टुमारो, बट क्या है यार ये एग्जाम भी. ओके, फाइन. कब होगा मिहिर, यही हमने पहले स्टार्टिंग में डिस्कस कर लिया था कि बाय नेक्स्ट वीक और मैक्स टू मैक्स बाय टू वीक्स इट विल बी डन. ओके, I can't comment on them. I have not used them, and the folks who are commenting me back about that are not so positive. So I'm not sure if I should recommend you that. Okay, and I have not seen it personally, तो मैं नहीं बोल सकती. Please write a paragraph. What should we write? अच्छा, मैं ChatGPT हूँ. You guys write your personal problems. Make it as personal as possible and take the subject line as same. Refund or / provide us home-based proctored exams. Keep it like this and bulk mail them, guys. Otherwise, it's not gonna change. क्योंकि you know that, right? Okay, I understand, Mihir. बहुत लोग दूर से आए. You just go and have a look on my last video's comment section and my posts comment section. You will get to know कि कितने लोग suffer कर रहे हैं. Okay. We can connect over Instagram, Priyabatra. My Instagram ID is what I'm going to pin right now. Give me a second. And guys, if there is any other query, you can ask me. Otherwise, we will wind up. क्योंकि इतना ही मुझे आपको बताना था और इतना आपसे collect भी करना था that what all things can be done. Okay, and we will definitely have some revision sessions. अब एग्जाम भी को लगा कि थोड़ा सा प्रियाशा को बोलते हैं कि थोड़ा और सेशंस कंडक्ट कर दे. इस बार ईक्यू वगैरह के ज्यादा सेशंस हुए नहीं थे. ओके, क्लोजिंग ऑन अ हैप्पी नोट. डोंट वरी गाइस, आई अंडरस्टैंड योर प्रॉब्लम कंप्लीटली. तो इसीलिए अब जो है रोकर फायदा नहीं है. वी आर आइदर गोइंग टू गो फॉर this exam again, or we are not going to go for this exam and target on the other MBA exams, or if not exams, then your GDPI which is waiting for you. So take a very clear call then and there itself. आज रात भर सोच लो, समझ लो, and on Monday take a final call कि आपको क्या करना है, and based on that take your decision. Because बहुत लोग हैं जो travel back कर सकते हैं, तो वो उनको problem नहीं है, but जो लोग नहीं कर सकते, don't compromise, but do mail them for a refund or a home-based proctored examination. Home-based proctored examination is not difficult to conduct. Many other examinations are being conducted like this, so it's not a big deal for anyone. GMAT, NMAT, all are home-based proctored examinations. If they can do it, you guys can also do it. Make your GDPI strict if you want, but then that's what I wanted to convey through this as well. And finally, with this, I would end the session, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. जाते जाते session को like जरूर कर दीजिएगा, and please share it with the ones who have faced these problems as well, ताकि उनके through भी आप ज़्यादा bulk में messages उन तक पहुंचा पाओ. If they are not responding to the emails, you can also tag them on their social media platforms so that at least their student committee gets to know it. Because जानते हो ना आप लोग सारे कुछ की जो जितने भी social media platforms होते हैं किसी भी colleges के, they are being held, means the people who are responsible behind it are the current committee of students. तो students तक वो पहुंचेगी तो at least they will pressurize the people in the administration there. So try to reach out to them through various social media platforms, not just stick to the email, and make it bulk. So maybe you can try to spread this video also to the folks who have given the examination and garner their help as well to maximize the impact. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining in today. Telegram link. Okay. Can you share your Telegram link? Yeah, sure. I will just drop the Telegram link as well. By the way, the Telegram link is in the description box as well. But I will still share the link with you. Not a problem. And guys, ख्याल रखो अपना. You must have gone through a lot of mental trauma. So please make sure that you people take rest and take a decision by tomorrow only. ज़्यादा लंबा मत खींचना वरना और ज़्यादा तकलीफ होगी. So make sure you take a decision till tomorrow. Okay? I know. Okay, fine then everyone. Thank you. Take care and see you very soon. Okay, for the coming up revision sessions on this only. And that's all for the day. Thank you so much for joining in. Please do like the session as well before leaving and drop a comment below to let me know if you got any information about the same, okay? Or if you have a different problem related to the same exam. Bye bye. Take care. Good night, guys. Bye.